Let me ask you a question. What is the value of cos pi by 2? And what is the value of sine 3 pi by 2? And what is the value of sine 15 pi by 2? Can you able to answer immediately? No, because you don't know this trick. If you understand this trick, you can easily answer within a second. So let me move on to this trick. This is a unit circle. Circle ge radius 1 unit ide ella side no. So but I am taking towards negative x-axis -1, towards negative y-axis -1 unit. Now I will start giving the name for it, but you already know it. This is 0, this is 90 degree, this is 180 degree, and this is 270 and 360 degree. It continues, but I am going to give the values in radians. So that is 0, pi by 2, but I will write just 1 pi by 2, and here it is 2 pi by 2. 2 pi by 2 is nothing but pi itself. 2 will cancel, you will get pi, and here you will get 3 pi by 2. After 2 pi by 2 is 3 pi by 2, later it is 4 pi by 2, next 5 pi by 2, 6 pi by 2, 7 pi by 2, 8 pi by 2. See, I'm just keep on giving the name in the steps of 1. See, 11 pi by 2, 12 pi by 2, 13 pi by 2, and so on. I'm just keep on giving the values in the steps of 1. Okay, here you should know what is the value of 2 pi by 2. Why I have written here 2 pi by 2. See, here 2 pi by 2 is nothing but only pi itself, because 2 and 2 will be cancelled, you will get pi, and 6 pi by 2 is nothing but 3 pi, and it is 5 pi, right, and it is 7 pi, and here you can see this is 2 pi, and here it is 4 pi, and here it is 6 pi, and here it is 8 pi. All right, but see, here there are two lines. One is horizontal line and this is vertical line. And what is the value of cos 2 pi and what is the value of sine 2 pi? Okay, to answer for that, let me write now cos in horizontal line side, and there is no vertical value for cos, and cos have only horizontal values. Cos 2 pi is 1, and cos 4 pi is also 1, and cos 6 pi is also 1, and cos 8 pi is also 1. But sine 2 pi is 0, sine 4 pi is 0, sine 6 pi is 0, sine 8 pi is 0. So there is no horizontal values for the sine, but cos have the value. But if you come on the left side, cos pi have -1, cos 3 pi is -1, cos 5 pi is -1, cos 7 pi is -1, but sine pi is 0, sine 3 pi is 0, sine 5 pi is 0, so on. So sine have no horizontal values. Now let me come to the next one, sine. See, sine have only vertical value and no horizontal value, but for the cos there is no vertical values. Okay, what is the value of sine pi by 2? Sine pi by 2 is 1, sine 5 pi by 2 1, sine 9 pi by 2 1, sine 13 pi by 2 again 1, but cos pi by 2 is 0 because cos have no vertical values, and cos 13 pi by 2 is 0. But if you come on the other side, sine 3 pi by 2 is -1, and sine 7 pi by 2 is -1, and so on. But cos these values, that is cos vertical values, are 0, and sine horizontal values are 0. Cos horizontal value is 1 or -1, but sine vertical value is 1 or -1. In general, cos even pi is always equal to 1, whether it may be cos 2 pi or cos 4 pi or cos 6 pi or cos 8 pi, all the values are equal to 1. So we can write it like that. So cos, instead of writing even 2n pi, cos 2n pi is always equal to 1. And next, cos odd pi is always equal to -1. Cos 7 pi -1, cos 5 pi -1, cos 3 pi, that is also -1, cos pi is also -1. In general, we can write cos, instead of odd we can write it as 2n plus 1 pi. N may have the values equal to 0, 1, 2, so on. So cos odd pi is always equal to -1. Next, okay, what is the value of cos 100 pi? Directly you can answer this is +1 because 100 is even number. What is cos 99 pi? -1. General formula for sine is sine 4n plus 1 pi by 2 is always equal to 1. N may be 0, 1, 2, so on. And sine 4n plus 3 pi by 2 is always equal to -1. N may be 0 or it may be 1. If you just give n is equal to 0, so what you are going to get? Sine 3 pi by 2, that is the first one. So there are 4 general formula. One is for the cos even pi, and second one cos odd pi, that is -1, and third one sine 4n plus 1 pi by 2 for every n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. And fourth general formula is sine 4n plus 3 pi by 2 for every n is equal to 0, 1, 2, so on. Let me give you an example here. If you put n is equal to 1, you will get this value. Let us check that. So here I will write sine 4 into 1 plus 3 pi by 2. So that gives you 4 plus 3, that is 7 pi by 2. Sine 7 pi by 2, that is equal to -1. So if you start continuously using these formula and again if you practice it, then only you can answer easily within a second. Okay.